The home opener for Carthage College baseball has finally arrived here in 2024. And folks, the weather's not going to stop Carthage and Concordia, Wisconsin here on this Tuesday afternoon in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And Carthage is off to one tremendous start this season, and they'll look to remain hot, currently riding a 4-game win streak. Hello and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Ethan Berch. Absolutely thrilled to be with you for two teams that are actually red hot right now. I mentioned Carthage's 4-game win streak up to this point. Well, the Falcons of Concordia, Wisconsin are on a 4-game win streak for themselves. So one of those streaks bound to snap this afternoon. We got one 9-inning game before Carthage will kick off the CCIW season later on this week. As the coaches conference at home plate, this seems like a good time to send you through our lineups here for this one. And we'll start with the Carthage Firebirds. Colin Callahan, he's leading off playing shortstop. Batting second is Cody Kreckling. He's over at second base. Batting third is Matt Felber over at third base. Cleaning up batting fourth is P.J. Moser. He's at first. Batting fifth, playing right field, is Xander Tubbs. Batting sixth, playing, designated hitter today actually, Joe Zeleger. Batting seventh, playing center field, is Drew Connect. Batting eighth, playing left field, is Jake Fulton. And batting ninth, catching, is A.J. Geza. And on the mound is Bryce Sham, and what a season this kid has had so far, a 2.39 ERA with 48 strikeouts in 26 and a third of work. He has just been brilliant, and you can see your Carthage defensive alignment on your screen right now. Fulton, Connect, Tubbs, that's left to right in the outfield. Infield, Felber, Callahan, Kreklin, Moser, that's of course left to right, and then Sham and Gesa. The battery combo for the Firebirds this afternoon. For Concordia, Wisconsin, 7 wins, 7 losses. Jake Owens is leading off for the Falcons. He's out in center. Batting second is Cole Aguirre. He's out in right. Batting third is Brendan Cleveland in left field. Cleaning up, batting fourth is Jimmy Jurgensen. He's the designated hitter. Batting fifth is Matt Miller over at third base. Batting sixth is Kyle Flynn, the shortstop. Batting seventh is Tyler Murray at first. Catching is Owen Burns. And batting ninth is Jordan Vasquez over at second base. Ben Spears gets the start for the Falcons in this one. And we'll take a look at their defensive alignment. If you couldn't keep up, Cleveland, Owens, Aguirre, that's the outfield, left, center, and right. We'll go left to right on the infield with Miller, Flynn, Vasquez, and Murray. And then Spears and Burns. The pitching-catching combo for this non-conference battle between Concordia, Wisconsin, and Carthage. Listen, 2 4-game win streaks on the line, and we are almost set for first pitch. But for now, we'll step aside for the national anthem here at Augie Schmidt Field. An exciting day for Carthage College. The baseball 2024 home opener are right around the corner.
Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Augie Schmidt Field for today's game between the Concordia Wisconsin Falcons and the Carthage College Firebirds. Let's meet today's starting lineup. First, with the visiting Falcons. Leading off and playing center field, number 3, Jack Owens. Batting second and playing right field, number 2, Cole Aguirre. Batting third and playing left field, number 16, Brendan Cleveland. Batting fourth and playing DH, number 44, Jimmy Jurgensen. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 38, Matt Miller. Sixth, playing shortstop, number 7, Kyle Flynn. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 34, Tyler Murray. Batting eighth, playing catcher, number 36, Owen Burns. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 20, Jordan Vasquez. Starting pitcher for the Falcons is number 30, Ben Spears. Head coach for Concordia is Eddie Morgan. He is assisted by Austin Gus, Bell Kuiper. And now the starting lineup for your Carthage College Firebirds. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 31, Colin Callahan. Batting second. second base, number 14, Cody Kreckling. Batting third and playing third base, number 12, Matt Felber. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 28, P.J. Moser. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 37, Xander Tubbs. Batting sixth and playing DH, number 11, Joe Zuliger. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 7, Drew Knecht. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 22, Jake Bolton. Batting ninth and playing catcher, number 10, A.J. Gesa. Starting pitcher for the Firebirds is number 17, Bryce Shaw. The head coach for Carthage is Augie Schmidt. He's assisted by John LeQuay, John Hasser, Joe Stevens, and Keith Kutzler. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
44 degrees here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, with the wind blowing 22 miles an hour out to right field. Here at Augie Schmidt Field, many consider it a hitter's ballpark. Well, that is capitalized and bold today with the wind blowing out as hard as it is to right field. Bryce Shaw, the tall right-hander at 6'4", a junior from Munster, Indiana, gets the start for Carthage here in the home opener. 26 1/3 under his belt this season, and this kid has been a strikeout machine. 12 in his first outing, 11 in his second outing, 14 in his third, and 11 in his fourth. There has not been a game this season that Bryce Shaw has not struck out at least 11 hitters, and he'll look to continue that here against this Concordia University lineup. He's pitched to a 2.39 earned run average, and the junior's got his hands full with the Concordia team that's on a 4-game win streak. And in all honesty, this has been a massive step forward for Shaw, who appeared in 10 games on the mound, started all of them last year, pitched to a 5.01 earned run average. Of course, the strikeouts remain consistent with the tall righty. Struck out 57 and 59 1/3, but he is on pace for a monster season as the biggest games of his junior season are coming up. Jake Owens, Cole Aguirre, and Brendan Cleveland, 1, 2, 3 for the Falcons on this Tuesday afternoon non-conference battle from Augie Schmidt Field. Again, 47 degrees here in Kenosha. Feels a little bit colder, fresh off Lake Michigan here at Carthage College. So Jake Owens, the center fielder, digs in. As you can tell on your screen right now, the wind playing a serious factor. Third baseman Felber just watched his hat fly off before first pitch. And looks like we are set to be underway from Carthage College. Sham comes set, working directly out of the stretch. He sets low, looks down at Gayson, kicks his leg, fires a fastball. That's called a strike, and we are underway here at Augie Schmidt Fields. Concordia, Wisconsin, and Carthage College here at the Division III level. Got a 4:01 first pitch with the lights on already. Fastball that's above the letters to Jake Owens. So a 1-1 count. The wind just intensifying second by second here at Augie Schmidt. Jom kicks and fires. Another fastball. That one skips in the turf. Picked out by Gesa behind the plate. Owens, a .310 hitter coming into this game. 9 hits in 29 at-bats so far, and he smokes one through the 5-6 hole. Base hit. The leadoff hitter is on for the Falcons as Jake Owens delivers hit number 10 on the season. And a good start against Sham in his last outing. Dealt 7 innings, 11 strikeouts. And in my eyes, what's so impressive, of course, about his numbers, obviously the ability to notch the punch out, but has only walked 10 hitters. Aguirre digs in. The right-hander takes one outside, 1-0. Aguirre, third best average on the team. Best for qualified hitters so far, 14 games through at .413. And Sham will pick over. Just keep Owens honest at first. Aguirre, a home run and 16 runs batted in. An OPS just under 1,000 so far. It's kind of funny to say, March 26th is the home opener for Carthage. As the 1-0s pop foul, 1-1. Carthage was supposed to open up this past weekend, but frigid temperatures, rain, snow, you name it. There was everything on Mother Nature's schedule except for Carthage home baseball this past weekend. And tough conditions here on Tuesday afternoon. Excited to see how it's going to play a factor here in this single game between Concordia, Wisconsin, and Carthage. As Sham, another pickover. I believe that's the 4th time he's taken a peek at Owens over on first. Owens, just 2 steals on the season, but a decent lead at first. The count is 1-1. Sham fires a fastball that misses inside. And look at his hat just flying away from him. Clearly something you just don't want to be focused on in the first inning. It's your home opener, maybe a little bit of nerves, but more importantly, you just want to lock in. You know, you're hot. You've been striking out the nation so far through the first month of the season. Now your hat's flying off. 2 balls and 1 strike. Owens a decent lead off first now. And Sham will check on him once again. So Owens reached on a base hit here in the opening inning from Kenosha. Still no outs recorded for Carthage College. Aguirre looks in on a breaking ball. The curveball did not snap into the zone. It's 3-1. Through 14 games, this Falcons team has been good at .292 team batting average. They've produced 5 long balls. Hitters count for Aguirre, who has 1 of them. Takes a big hack on 3-1, fouls it right back to the screen, 3-2. Cleveland awaits on deck for the Falcons. A 341 hitter with a pair of home runs. First the payoff. Oh, he might have him. Sham. Owens just back in safely. He's displayed a pretty nifty pickoff move, but that was by far the best. Caught Owens not going but leaning towards second. Prepared for a secondary. And I'll look at him one more time. A payoff from Sham. He looks in. Runner goes. Fastball upstairs. Swing and a miss. The throw down. It's a good one. They got him. Strike him out. Throw him out. Gesa, what a throw. 2 down in the first. And how about that start to the home opener? A.J. Gesa with a bullet as Callahan applied the tag, and the Firebirds get a 2 for 1. Here's Brendan Cleveland, the 3-hitter. He chops one up the middle. Long way to go for Callahan. He gloves it, throws to first in time. Bryce Sham with a long but efficient first inning. He picks up a punch out, and the Falcons cannot score in the opening frame. To the bottom half of the first we go. Carthage's first opportunity for some offense here at home. Ben Spears gets the start for the Falcons, as Colin Callahan, Cody Crecklin, and Matt Felber, the 3 due up for the Firebirds here in the home half of the first inning. An efficient top of the first for the Firebirds, and they'll look to translate that into some offense. First pitch to Callahan is a ball low from the 6'2" right-handed senior from Waukesha, Wisconsin, Ben Spears. He's through the motion on a 1-0, and Callahan takes that for a strike. Spears finds himself in the zone for the first time this afternoon. This is his first start on the mound, 4th appearance overall this season. Callahan chops one to short, playable for Flynn. He waits on it, gloves it, fires, and a nice stretch as Murray keeps himself on the bag for out number 1.
Now batting to the Firebirds, second baseman number 14, Cody Crecklin.
Crecklin gets a chance here, first inning. Crecklin nearly hit by the first pitch. And it's 1-0. Crecklin, a 308 hitter coming into this one. Has hit a home run, 12 RBIs. Doesn't offer at the 1-0. And he's in a big-time hitters count, 2-0. Carthage is one of the best offensive teams so far in the CCIW. Of course, haven't entered conference play just yet, but They've been really good. As Kreckling, another chance over at shortstop, initially bobbled by Flynn. He cannot recover. The throw is wild. Burns, the catcher, tracks it down. Kreckling digging for a second. He's safe. Got his right hand in there. And that'll most likely be a throwing error over at short by Flynn. Initially bobbled it and forced to rush that throw. But the Firebirds, they'll take it. A runner in scoring position as Kreckling is awarded an infield base hit. You know what? The scoreboard's going to switch that to an error, what I initially assumed. So runner on, second one out for Felber. Swings at the first pitch, breaking ball, pops it foul. And it's 1-0. So Kreckling on second after he reached on the error by Flynn over at shortstop. Felber takes it in the turf, and a good stop by Burns behind the plate, keeping that ball in front of him. But back to my point prior, Carthage, a team average of .312, which is third best in the conference. They have hit the most home runs with 13. The best slugging percentage of .477. Here's a 1-1. Felber grounds one down the left field line, off the glove of Miller, down the left field line it goes. Kreckling will score the game's first run. Felber, RBI double. Carthage on top in the first inning.
Now batting for the Firebirds, first baseman number 28, B.J. Moser.
And you see the emotion by Matt Felber. This team hungry to play here at home, and in the first inning, one of the best offenses in the CCIW strikes first. And it brings up P.J. Moser. Moser, a .353 clip coming into this game. And the lefty watches a first pitch for a strike 0-1. Moser with 3 home runs on the season, a .1008 OPS. He's played and started in every game for the Firebirds. With the wind blowing out to right field, you wonder, can he get into one here on this Tuesday afternoon? That one's in the dirt. The one thing this Carthage baseball team doesn't do, they don't steal. Not very aggressive on the base path, just 6 stolen bases, which is 15 less than any other team in the conference. Here's a 1-1. Pulled to first, chance for Murray. He gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag easily for out number 2. On over to third goes Felber.
Now batting for the Firebirds, right fielder number 37, Xander Tubbs.
So Felber 90 feet away from the Firebirds' second run. Xander Tubbs, the right fielder, comes in. First pitch to him. Spears spikes the fastball. Another good stop by Burns. He's worked hard here in the first inning. Tubbs, a .432 hitter with 5 home runs. Takes a big swing. Does Carthage's 5 hitter. Waves right through at 1-1. The 1-1. Tubbs gets a breaking ball and waves through at 1-2. Spears. Opportunity to work out of this. Of course, that run that has scored is not earned. The runner on third would be if Tubbs can bring him in. Tubbs takes it just off the plate, 2-2. It's a tough take. Zuleger awaits on deck, hoping for a shot here in the opening inning. The 2-2. Swung on and flied into right, pretty shallow. On comes Aguirre. He camps under it, hauls it in with 2. That ends the first inning. But not before Matt Felber delivers an RBI double, and the Firebirds are on the board. They lead 1-0 after 1. And here we go in inning number 2, as it's 4, 5, and 6 for the Falcons of Concordia, Wisconsin. Carthage drew first blood, an RBI double for Matt Felber. Got the scoring started. As we enter inning number 2, it's Jimmy Jurgensen, the designated hitter, who leads off against Sham. First pitch to him. Fastball a little low. Sham still trying to get his footing on this Augie Schmidt mound. Augie Schmidt, the 36-year Carthage head coach. A rich baseball history. Has the field named after him. 1-0 downstairs to Jimmy Jurgensen. There's Jurgensen. Second most recorded at-bats, but just a 196 average so far this season. Has hit a home run. And any tall lefty today, you start to keep in the back of your mind what they're capable of with the wind blowing all the way out to right. 2-0 outside 3-0. And Sham, who did not walk a batter in the first inning, behind Jurgensen to lead off inning number 2, 3-0. He allowed a leadoff single to Owens, but got out of it 1-2-3 thanks to a strike him out, throw him out. Fastball, that's in the zone, and it's 3-1. Jensen takes a breaking ball that misses badly, and Sham a little frustrated with that pitch. Wasn't really competitive on 3-1. It's a 5-pitch walk. First walk surrendered, and just 11th of the season for Bryce Sham. And Matt Miller, the third baseman, will get set to dig in. Runner on first and nobody out here in the second. First pitch to Miller. That's outside for a ball, and it's 1-0. And Sham threw now 6 pitches this inning. He's only thrown 1 strike. And against someone who very often fills up the zone. Struggling to find a feel here in the home opener. Still early on. There's the 1-0. That's a strike, and it's softly hit into right field. Base hit for Miller. Jurgensen turning on the Jets. He'll easily go first to third as the ball was bobbled by Tubbs out in right. And all of a sudden, second inning, Concordia, Wisconsin is brewing. Kyle Flynn, the shortstop. Early opportunity for some damage. Through 12 games this season, he's carrying a .333 batting average with a .1048 OPS. Flynn has driven in 5 runs, and he's got 2 ducks on the pond with no one out. Sham will pick over at first. He's got a quick move, displayed his ability to keep runners close in the first inning when Jake Owens reached on a base hit. He kept him honest for the entire next at-bat before he was finally thrown out at second trying to steal. First pitch to Flynn. That's a strike. Inner portion of the zone. Solid crowd here at Augie Schmidt Field. Of course, an exciting day with it being the home opener. Of course, all the success Carthage baseball has had so far this season. Through 13 games, they've recorded 10 wins. And another try over at first. This is upstairs, 1-1. Now, these two teams did play earlier this month, actually. It came in Arizona. And it was Carthage College who came out on top in a shootout, 13-10, where a late rally told the tale. Carthage scored 10 runs from the 7th inning on. And that's just how dangerous this offense is. In the blink of an eye, they beat you, and they beat you bad. 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. In that game, 7 Carthage hitters had 2 hits or more. Looking to make it 2-0 this season. First Concordia, Wisconsin. 2-1, popped up foul. Let's make that count 2-2. And this is where being a big-time strikeout pitcher works in your benefit. Runners on the corners, no one out. A ground ball most likely brings home the tying run. But if you get a punch out here, you put yourself in a position that a ground ball gets you out of the inning unscathed. Sham eyeing down a punch out. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and first he'll pick over for the 4th time this at-bat. Flynn on a 2-2. Looks at strike 3. Sham paints the outside corner for his 2nd punch out. Such a good pitch. Gesa stuck it right on that outside corner to the righty Kyle Flynn. It'll bring up Tyler Murray. With 1 out, runners on the corner. Still no one has crossed in the inning so far. Fastball, wave, and a miss. And Sham, the tall righty, just challenges the 7-hitter, Tyler Murray. Murray, a sophomore. Just 10 at-bats this season, but he's recorded 5 hits. Looking to come through in inning number 2. Sham overthrows on the fastball, misses significantly outside. Compared to Carthage's high-powered offense of 13 home runs, Concordia, Wisconsin has no doubt been good offensively, but only 5 home runs so far through 14 games. Man, I would hate to lead off Sham at first base. He keeps you on your toes. It's got to be at least 10 pickoff tries so far this game. 1-1. Hit up the middle that hits off of Sham. The shortstop, Callan, has to track it down. Will he have enough time? He won't, and he throws it away. 1 run scores in Jurgensen. Miller advances to 3rd. Concordia, Wisconsin has tied this game. Looks like pitching mound coming up. Visit on the mound, I should say. 36-year head coach Augie Schmidt goes out to have a conversation with Bryce Sham. Augie Schmidt, baseball is in his blood. Drafted with this as the 2nd overall pick by the Toronto Blue Jays. 1982, played professional baseball through the 1986 season and then joined Carthage's coaching staff in 1987, spent 1 year as an assistant, and then took over head coaching duties in 1988. Yep, 1988, and he's been here for that long. It's also Gavin Lux's uncle. Big prospect in Major League Baseball for a while now. Lux actually tore his ACL last year, but expected to play a huge role with one of the best teams in baseball this year, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Every avenue leads to Augie Schmidt and baseball here in Kenosha. It's really impressive. Kenosha native and Now has been coaching in his hometown for nearly 40 years. So after the mound visit, Sham will continue. He's got the 8-hitter Owen Burns with runners on the corners and 1 out. First pitch to Burns on a fastball. Inside, rather outside corner, called a strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. He gets in the zone again, so whatever Augie Schmidt just told Sham, I'd love to hear it because it's working. 2 straight fastballs, both in the zone to the 8-hitter. Sham deals an 0-2, and it's fouled right back to the screen. Healthy hack by Burns, able to stick around for another. Now there is action in Carthage's bullpen immediately, so worth keeping that in mind. Of course, conference play starts in 3 days. Carthage will open up at home this weekend. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch just outside. Couldn't locate that off speed. Looked like a changeup. And it's 1-2. One has scored in the inning already. Burns forced to battle here. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big time second out, 3rd strikeout for Bryce Sham. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd and a chance for Sham to get out of this and limit the damage. Began this inning with a walk and a hit by Miller. The 9-hitter Vasquez swings at the first pitch, hits it hard. A backhanded stop at second by Krecklin. He flips it to second in time, and that'll do it in the 2nd inning. A hard hit ball, but Carthage survives. Concordia, Wisconsin has tied this game at 1. An RBI base hit by Tyler Murray. We're headed to the home half of the 2nd inning in a tie baseball game.
For the Firebirds, DH number 11, Joe Zuliger.
Bottom of the 2nd from Augie Schmidt Field here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, a non-conference D3 battle between Concordia, Wisconsin and Carthage College. Zuliger leads off, takes a big swing on the first pitch of the inning, fouls it back to the screen. It's 0-1. Joe Zuliger in the DH spot for Carthage. 6-7-8 for the Firebirds. As Spears out for his 2nd inning of work. Zuliger flies it into left field, playable for Cleveland, and now he has to range in. It falls in. Oh my goodness. He looked like he had an easy read at that baseball right off the bat. And did I mention the 22-mile-an-hour winds? Well, that, folks, is how it's going to play a factor. What should have been a routine fly ball and fly out turns into a loop single. Second hit for Carthage. And Drew Connect digs in the center fielder. First pitch to him. That's inside. Connect, one of 5 hitters with a batting average of at least 300. Connect has it at 319 to be exact. He's in a big-time hitters count 2-0. Hits in 47 tries for Carthage's senior center fielder. And he's almost hit by the 2-0, well ahead. Also a Kenosha kid, went to high school at Bradford, where Augie Schmidt went to high school. Bradford just 10 minutes down the road. 3-0, and Spears gets one in. For a 3-1, Spears will check over at first. Spears appeared in 9 games, started 4 of them last season. Pitched 21 and 2/3 with 14 strikeouts. Had a solid year. But he walks Connect on 5 pitches. A big turn by Zuleger over at first. Burns kind of took his time chasing that ball. But more importantly, Carthage has the table set here in inning number 2. Jake Fulton coming up to the plate with 2 on and no one out. After scoring 1 in the first, you got to think this high-powered Carthage offense is eager to get things going in a tie game. First pitch to Fulton. Good backdoor breaking ball by Spears. Got that one over. So the count's 0-1. Fulton, the 8-hitter. Shows bunt and whiffs on it. Burns will chuck it down to second, but diving safely is Zuleger. Barely got in. He was nearly halfway down that baseline, almost anticipating that Fulton, the left fielder, was going to get that bunt down. But he's behind 0-2. Hard to believe he'll show bunt on the 2-strike count. Here it comes. Swings and chops one to first. This could be 2. Murray opts not to go to second. He'll tag the bag himself. Great read off the bat by Connect, who, worth mentioning, had a big lead as he was not held on. So, in all honesty, the unassisted putout works as a sacrifice for Carthage. They wanted to bunt initially and get the runners into second and third. Well, they'll have that for Gesa, the 9-hitter. First pitch, breaking ball. Down and out. Gesa has started in now 13 of 14 games for Carthage. Chance to deliver a pair of runs. If he can provide a base hit here. It's 1-1. 275 average with 4 home runs, second most on the team. And he's ahead in the count, 2-1. Top of the order, looming around in Colin Callahan, who's on deck. 2-1, lifted in the air, left field, right at Cleveland. This time he's got a read. He makes the catch, and there will be no tag at third by Zuleger. That's a big out, number 2. And the order will flip for the Firebirds. Zuleger at third. He singled to lead this inning off. Connect at second after the walk. Fulton and Gesa have both been retired consecutively by Spears. And Spears a chance to work out of this inning. First pitch to Callan, laced into left field. That's a base hit. It'll score one. Connect gets the stop sign at third. RBI single. And Carthage back on top here in inning number 2. It's Colin Callahan, the leadoff hitter. First pitch swinging, first pitch delivering. So now Connect at third, Callahan at first, and the 2-hitter Kreckling with an opportunity to extend this Carthage lead. They've now scored in both innings so far, run apiece. Kreckling reached on an error, came around and scored. Checks his swing on the first pitch. And that's called a strike on the swing, actually, says our home plate umpire. A 1 to Kreckling. Swings and flies one into right center. Aguirre, rather the center fielder, Owens makes the call as he was shaded initially into that right center gap, and he makes the catch to retire this side. Carthage gets another run. Colin Callahan, RBI base hit. It's 2-1 the home team. And to the third inning we go from Kenosha.
Score at the end of the second inning. Carthage 2, Concordia 1.
Here we go in inning number 3 as Carthage makes a pitching move as Ryan Scanlon comes in the game for Bryce Schaum. Schaum last just 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was not earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. So the tall 6'4" southpaw. Scanlon working out of the stretch. A first pitch fastball for a strike. And the Gurnee, Illinois native begins his relief outing on the right foot. He's got Owens, Aguirre, and Cleveland. That is 1, 2, 3 for the Falcons. Off the plate on his second pitch. But this is what this Carthage team does. They score runs, and they're going to score them in a timely manner. That's what they've done all season long. It's led them to the 10 wins they've had so far. After just a 10-win season a year ago, they've already reached that mark. And a chance this afternoon to pass it. Pretty remarkable, to be honest. Went 10-28 a season ago. Chance to win 5 in a row if they can get it done today. And their home opener. 1-2. just off the plate. Gesa thought he had him. Ready to chuck that one around the horn. You go from a 6'5" righty to a 6'4" lefty on the mound. And the southpaw fires a fastball. This one off the plate, and the count runs full 3-2. Owens singled in the first inning, was caught stealing. Two hits for both squads through 2 innings. 3-2. Pop foul. Owens will stick around for another. A solid at-bat here to start inning number 3 from Wisconsin. 3-2. Hits softly right back to Scanlon. He can shuffle it on over to first for out number 1. It'll bring up Augie, who was a strikeout victim in the first inning, to Shawm. Got to think that Shawm is being safer this weekend. 3-game set of conference play coming up. No real reason to burn him. He just threw 30 pitches. He should be good to go in 2 days, realistically. He'll be more than ready in 3. Geary takes a first pitch downstairs on a fastball, 1-0. Scanlon, this is his 4th appearance, has started 3 games so far for Carthage. 18 innings under his belt, a 3.50 earned run average. He's 2-0. This one's pulled foul. And talk about another strikeout machine. Augie Schmidt just going to his big guns here in one of the final non-conference games of the 2024 campaign, hunting win number 11. Scanlon has struck out 23 hitters in 18 innings. This kid fills up the zone, and another example of it right there, 1-2. Chance for his first punch out. A high set. A 1-2. Pop foul. Another good battle here. Carthage did not throw Shawm or Scanlon in their 13-10 win over Concordia, Wisconsin last time. So first time the Falcons are seeing these two arms. 1-2. Breaking ball, pulled foul. And Geary putting up a good at-bat here. Geary looking to continue this long fight. 1-2, chop to third. Playable for Felber. He waits on it. And a strong throw gets Geary for out number 2.
Now adding to the Falcons, left fielder number 16, Brendan Cleveland.
So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the third for Ryan Scanlon. Looking for the first true 1-2-3 inning so far. There has not been a clean inning yet. Swing and a miss to the 3-hitter Cleveland. Cleveland went 0 for 3 in the last meeting versus Carthage. Walked 3 times though. 6 at-bats total in that game. And he's in a 1-1 count here. Concordia got a run in this second. And Cleveland looking to extend this inning and give this offense some hope here in the third. Just 1 9-inning game between Carthage and Concordia. As The sun is creeping out here in Kenosha. 2-1 to Cleveland. Swings and pops it foul. Will have to go to a 2-2 count. And Scanlon a strike away from a 1-2-3 frame. Carthage will have 3, 4, and 5 in the bottom of the third. But first, more importantly, a 2-2. Checks his swing, did Cleveland. Foul ball right side. And that's a way to battle. Something Concordia, Wisconsin has done all game so far is long at-bats. Forced Shawman to 30 pitches through 2 innings, which really isn't that bad for Shawm's case, but a couple at-bats you thought were going to be quicker than they were, and they weren't. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's nasty. First strikeout for Scanlon and a 1-2-3 top of the third. A 2-1 lead for Carthage and an opportunity to add on in the home half of the third. We'll see you there.
Thank you. Fans, a reminder, if the Firebirds pitchers collect double-digit strikeouts, you go home with a free coupon for 1 scoop of Culver's ice cream, courtesy of Culver's. Also, if the Firebirds hit 4 extra base hits, you win a coupon for free cheese curds, courtesy of Culver's. Leading off for the Firebirds, third baseman number 12, Matt Felber.
3, 4, and 5 for the Firebirds here in the home half of the third inning. And they've got a 2-1 lead. Felber responsible for the first Carthage run, ripped an RBI double in inning number 1. It's Felber, Moser, and Tubbs. First pitch to Felber. Breaking ball, drops in the bucket for a strike. A good start to the inning for Spears. Spears has allowed 3 hits. Only one of those runs are earned. Has yet to record a strikeout. Breaking ball, wave, and a miss. Felber a mile ahead of that one. Desires to take that one out of the yard after the initial hanging breaking ball. Chokes up about half an inch on the bat before an 0-2. That's just off the plate. Spears with 3 straight breaking balls to start inning number 3. He's through the motion on a 1-2. 4 straight breaking balls, and now a 2-2 count. Felber looking to start the inning for Carthage. Strike 3 called. Fastball pins the outside corner. That is strikeout number 1 for Ben Spears. And there's one out here in the bottom of the third. So far, just 37 pitches for Spears. 22 of them have been strikes as Moser takes the first pitch fastball near the eyes, at least eye level, 1-0. Moser gives one a ride, center field, ranging back Owens, all the way to the warning track, to the wall, it's gone! PJ Moser, welcome to your home opener, a solo blast dead center, 3-1 Carthage.
Now and Xander Tubbs.
Carthage has now scored in every inning so far. And it'll bring up Xander Tubbs as he grounds one to short, sharply hit Flynn with an opportunity. And he makes the most of it. That's 2 outs.
Now batting for the Firebirds, designated hitter number 11, Joel Zuliger.
So 2 outs and no one on. Moser hits a home run here in this 3rd inning. That's the 14th home run by Carthage this season, leading the CCIW. That's just what this team does. They slug. 4th home run of the season for Moser. The 1-0's fouled away. Zuliger, the batter, he singled and scored in the 2nd. And it's not very deep here at Augie Schmidt Field to dead center, just 385. And with the wind helping out, yeah, it's a hitter's ballpark. Two one, that's just outside the lefty, Zuliger. And now he's in a hitter's count. Carthage with the 3-1 lead. 4 hits so far. Big swing and a base hit into right field. Zuliger is now 2 for 2. Second knock of the afternoon. It'll bring up Drew Connect. Swing and a miss. First pitch curveball. Connect waves right through it. Connect so far 0 for 0, walked in the 2nd inning. He has yet to hit a home run this season. Only 1 extra base hit out of his 16 hits. And he pops up the 0-1. That's on the infield. With the wind blowing, Flynn tracks it down. But not before P.J. Moser's solo home run, his 4th of the season. Carthage has scored a run in each inning, and we're a third of the way through. 3-1, the Firebird lead. Wisconsin. And Carthage College Out to the 3-1 lead. Scanlon out for another inning of work, and his first pitch is fouled off the bat of Jurgensen. So it is 4-5 and 6 for Concordia, Wisconsin here in inning number 4. They knew coming into this one, you want to beat a high-powered offense like the Firebirds, you're going to need a score. Good slider by Scanlon. That's tough for Jurgensen, the lefty, who walked and scored in the second. Bryce Schaum got the start for Carthage, lasted 2 innings, struck out 3. The 1 run was not earned. Scanlon entered in the third, had a 1-2-3 inning. He's got Jurgensen 0-2. This one's in the turf. I've raved so much about this Carthage offense, but it's worth raving about this pitching as well. Get to it in a moment. 1-2. Hit in the air, shallow left. Long way to go, Fulton. Can he get there? He gets under it and makes the catch as his hat falls off. You hold your breath on really anything in the air when the winds are blowing 20-plus miles per hour. But that's out number 1 here in the 4th. And it'll bring up Matt Miller, who's 1 for 1 so far today. But this Carthage pitching, as a team, a 4.62 earned run average. But here's where it gets better. As Miller looks at a first pitch for a strike, 0-1. They have struck out 149 hitters and have just walked 76. They've given up just 4 home runs. And they've been really good on both sides. And Scanlon working quick up in the count, 0-2. 0-2. Scanlon kicks, fire, swing, and a miss. That's number 2 for the southpaw. And there's 2 outs here in the 4th.
For the Falcons, shortstop number 7, Kyle Flynn.
And you can tell Scanlon, with the right mindset coming out of the bullpen, he's retired his first 5 hitters he's faced. And a chance for 2 perfect innings out of the bullpen as Kyle Flynn digs in. First pitch to him, fastball up and out. Scanlon, the lefty, has been living on that outer portion of the plate so far, especially to righties. And then he's whipped out a pretty nasty changeup that just drops off. There's the fastball. Can't locate that as well, though, 2-0. Hitters count for Kyle Flynn, the shortstop. 0 for 1 so far this afternoon. Takes it outside, and it's 3-0. Only 1 walk for Carthage pitching up to this point. It came in the 2nd inning. But Kyle Flynn on the verge. It's right down the middle, center cut. Scanlon looking to get back in the zone. Fastball is low, and the 2nd walk of the day by Carthage pitching. It's a 2-out walk. And it'll bring Tyler Murray, who has singled already in this ball game, up to the plate in the 4th. Murray drove home a run in this 2nd inning, responsible for the only Concordia, Wisconsin run up to this point. First pitch downstairs. And Scanlon gets in the zone here. Now we'll even up 1-1. Tough for Flynn to get any sort of lead over there at first with the tall lefty just staring right into your soul as he comes set. So barely a lead over at first. As the wind continues to blow, the 1-1. Hit to short. Callahan will flip it the easy way to Krecklin at second. Scanlon works around the 2-out walk, and he's dealt 2 scoreless innings out of relief. It's a 3-1 Carthage lead, headed to the home half of the 4th.
Leading off for the Firebirds, left fielder number 22, Jake Bolton.
Bottom of the 4th from Kenosha, Wisconsin, as the 10-3 Carthage Firebirds are out to a great start to the beginning portions of their home opener. First pitch to Fulton, he swings and misses off balance. The first pitch from Sears. Sears through 3 innings has allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of which were earned. Picked up 1 strikeout, 1 walk. And now in a 1-1 count. It's already a pretty chilly day here in Kenosha, and then being right off Lake Michigan just feels even colder. Not an easy day to play baseball. Not an easy day to catch a fly ball. You know, gotta do what you gotta do. Midwest baseball, nothing like it. 1-2. That's downstairs and low. But I'm sure Carthage and Augie Schmidt just happy to be out here. As the count goes full 3-2. Numerous cancellations this past weekend. But happy that they can open up here early on in the week. And a leadoff walk. Fulton is on to start the 4th for the Firebirds.
Catcher number 10, A.J. Gesa.
And the 9-hitter Gesa with a chance. Lined out to left in his first at-bat. And the catcher with 4 home runs this season swings at the first pitch, flies it into left, not deep. Cleveland, the left fielder, ranging in, tracking, and gloving it for out number 1.
Now batting for the Firebirds.
It's like a gauntlet trying to catch a ball in the outfield. You saw early on in this game, Cleveland thought he had a read on a ball, and all of a sudden, the ball is 15 feet to his left. Wind is blowing violently out to right field. Maybe even right center, to be more specific. So 1 out and the order flips. Colin Callahan gets an opportunity here in the 4th. And takes the first pitch down and out. Some stretching going on in Concordia, Wisconsin's bullpen, but that's the furthest I'll go. No one really throwing yet. This is Spears' inning. He's dealt 55 pitches so far in this ball game. 1-0, hit in the air, left center field. That one is hitted towards the gap, and it is gone. Gesa leaves the yard. 2-run bomb, his 5th home run of the season. 5-1 Carthage. I beg your pardon, folks. That's Colin Callahan. Carthage has got the lead. 5 runs they've scored in every inning so far. So 1 out, no one on, and Kreckling takes it inside. Kreckling on 1-1, and another fastball, but that's a strike. Kreckling was leaping out of the way. So Colin Callahan with the home run. First home run of the season. This one pulled but foul. And Kreckling will stay alive. Two home runs already for the Firebirds here in their home opener. And now the count is full as Spears is running into some trouble as that bullpen is starting to intensify for Concordia, Wisconsin. Payoff. Pulled to third. Fielded cleanly by Miller. And he'll throw out Kreckling for out number 2.
Now batting for the Firebirds, third baseman number 12, Matt Felber.
And it'll bring up Matt Felber. Another one pulled to third on the first pitch. Felber. Miller. Dug out at first by Murray. How about that pick? And that'll end the inning. Colin Callahan, 2-run shot. It is 5-1 Carthage after 4. And to the 5th inning we go from Kenosha. Fifth inning from Kenosha, Wisconsin. And it's a 5-1 Carthage College lead over Concordia, Wisconsin. And the Falcons with some work to do as Scanlon out for his 3rd inning of relief for the Firebirds. Carthage has scored in every offensive inning so far. Burns leads it off and takes the first pitch outside. It's Burns, Vasquez, then back up to the top with Owens. Owens a strikeout victim in the second. Swings at the second pitch, fouls it back, 1-1. Scanlon has been real good so far out of the bullpen. Picked up the work from Schaum, who opened this game with 2 innings. So far, Scanlon has picked up 2 punch-outs, walked 1, that was the only flaw, but worked right out of it in the inning prior. And he's ahead of the 8-hitter Owen Burns, 1 and 2. Scanlon looking for his 3rd strikeout. That's downstairs. There's another example of what I was mentioning earlier. He kind of uses that fastball on the outer portion of the plate to set that changeup up, hoping for a swing and a miss. A similar trajectory. 2-2, up and out. And the count is full. Scanlon about to throw pitch number 40 out of the bullpen. Here it comes. Hit in the air, left center field, shallow. Long way for Fulton, he won't get there. As Callahan, the shortstop, may have even had a better chance at it. Off the end of the bat and a leadoff base hit here in the top of the 5th for the Falcons. 3rd hit of the game for Concordia, Wisconsin. And the 9-hitter Vasquez get the chance. Vasquez grounded out in the 2nd. At the top of the order coming up. And a 4-run deficit. The Falcons going to do all they can here to set the top of the order up. Looking to chip away against this high-powered Carthage offense. They've already hit 2 home runs today. And they've scored again in every inning. Scanlon will leak the pickoff move for the first time. Of course, with his first hit allowed being to Burns to lead this inning off. Vasquez takes it outside. Scanlon having a great season so far in his senior year. Started 6 games last year, pitching to a 6.07 earned run average. Comes to the plate on a 1-1 fastball, swing and a miss, 1-2. Struck out 38 batters in little over 22 innings. After not playing in 2022. 1-2. Inside corner, strike 3. That's the 3rd strikeout for Ryan Scanlon, and that's out number 1. The leadoff hitter Owens takes the first pitch outside. Scanlon grew up in Gurnee, Illinois, so just about 20 minutes south. But for the most part, another local kid on this Carthage roster. And it makes sense. You know, their head coach, Augie Schmidt, of course, went to Bradford High School, now recruiting a lot of players from the area. Hitters count to Owens, 2-0. Upstairs, 3-0. Scanlon in danger of walking his 2nd hitter as Carthage's bullpen begins to heat up. That's a strike as Scanlon gets one over. 4-game win streak for both programs entering this Tuesday non-conference contest. One of those streaks bound to snap. 3-1, swing and a miss. Jake Owens goes right through it. Scanlon has worked back. It was once 3-0, now 3-2. Rain starting to come down once again. Expecting sporadic showers throughout the night. It was raining pretty hard during pregame. Payoff. Inside corner, strike 3. Back-to-back looking punch-outs for Scanlon. He's got 4 now, and there's 2 outs. Surrendered the leadoff hit to Owen Burns, but has struck out Vasquez and Owens consecutively. Now Aguirre, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch swinging, and he fouls it away. Nearly lost the bat. Rubbing some pine tar on his hands and locking back in on an 0-1. Another big swing and a miss. Maybe got a piece of it, actually. And now Scanlon a strike away from working through the 5th. And his 3rd inning of scoreless baseball out of the bullpen. Scanlon looks in on Gesa. They agree. He comes to set high. Kicks up the leg. Fires. It's inside. Just 3 Concordia, Wisconsin hits and a run. It came in the 2nd. Scanlon on 1-2. Fouled away, fought off by Aguirre. Scanlon took something off that one. We'll do it again on 1-2. Here it comes. Just a little low. Nearly the whole Carthage team took a few strides towards the first base dugout, thinking that was going to be strike 3. We'll have to go to 2-2, and it's hit into right. Tubbs coming on. He makes the catch. A hard hit, maybe the hardest hit off Scanlon today, but it results in an out, and we are halfway home from Kenosha, Wisconsin, and Carthage out to the 5-1 lead. Looking to head on.
28.
Concordia, Wisconsin makes the move. Benjamin Vorpal enters to pitch in relief after 4 Ben Spears innings. Spears' last 4 innings allows 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 of which were earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout. It's Moser who leads things off. He takes the first pitch from Vorpal for a strike. Moser coming off a home run in the 3rd inning. Takes that one right at the feet. And it's 1-1. So Parkside, Carthage, I really beg your pardon. They've scored in every inning so far. 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, and 2 in the 4th. 2 home runs already, Callahan and Moser. As Vorpal looking to slow this offense down. They've just been stellar. Moser takes it outside. Moser swings and misses. Vorpal pulled the string on 2-2.
Now batting for the Firebirds.
And 1 batter in. He gets his first strikeout. This will be the 3rd appearance of the season for Vorpal. As Tubbs digs in, swinging at the first pitch, flying one towards Carthage's bullpen. And out of play. Only 2 innings so far under his belt this season. Did not appear at all last year. 6'4" junior, who is a Wisconsin kid. Tubbs swings and misses. That's a good pitch. Looked like a slider. Got some nasty stuff, and it's on the verge of another. 1-2, swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down in the inning for Vorpal. And both have been on the strikeout.
Designated hitter number 11.
Spears, who dealt 4 innings, picked up just 1. Vorpal's got 2 on his first 2 hitters faced. And that's more than he has in his first 2 appearances. Zuleger, the hitter, takes the first one upstairs. He's 2 for 2 so far. Pair of singles and scored a run in the 2nd. Swings that 1-0, pops it foul left side. Miller hoping for a shot. And oh my, the wind just spun Miller. And Zuleger gets another chance here. I mean, off the bat, I thought that ball was way out of play. Just another example of how the wind is playing a factor here at Augie Schmidt Field on this Tuesday afternoon non-conference battle. Another chance for Zuleger. And he swings and misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes here with 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Carthage has scored in every inning but this one. 1-2. Pulled foul. And Zuleger barely stays alive. A Burlington, Wisconsin kid in his junior year here with Carthage. Sits safely in now 3 straight games. 1-2. Just off the plate, a cold-blooded take. And Vorpal thought he had his 3rd punch out of the inning. Start shuffling off the mound. He'll have to reset. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's through the motion. That's inside. And the count goes full, 3-2. With Drew Connect on deck. Payoff swing and a miss. Vorpal comes out of the bullpen, strikes out the side in the 5th. And to the 6th inning we go from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Carthage over Concordia, Wisconsin, 5-1.
Now pitching for the Firebirds, number 24, Brendan Roberts.
Here we go in the 6th inning, and Carthage in control from the get-go. They got a 5-1 lead and onto their 3rd pitcher of the game here in Brendan Roberts, the sophomore from Illinois, standing at 6-1. Ready to deal with Concordia, Wisconsin's 3-4-5 as Cleveland leads the inning off, swinging at the first pitch and missing. And Roberts, the righty, off to a good start. And he's been solid so far this season for the Firebirds. This will be his 5th appearance of the 2024 campaign as he misses badly on 0-1. The count will go to 1-1. He's coming off his best appearance. Dealt 2 2/3, allowed 3 hits, no runs, 3 strikeouts. Now, his biggest flaw by far has been the fact that he's walked 9 hitters in 12 innings. But he's also struck out 9, so the sophomore still working on the command of a few of his pitches. As that's a good pitch on 2-1. Gets Cleveland to offer. It's Cleveland, Jurgensen, and Miller. That is 3, 4, and 5 for Concordia, Wisconsin. Here in the 6th, they trail by 4. Just mustered together 3 hits. 2-2. And Cleveland fights it off. Able to live for another. Cleveland, the 3-hitter, 0 for 2. A ground out and a strikeout. And Roberts through the motion. 2-2, swing and a miss. Another Carthage strikeout. Make that 8 on the day for 3 combined pitchers. And that's out number 1 here in the 6th.
Correction. DH number 44, Jimmy Jurgensen.
Book is closed on Scanlon. We'll get you his numbers momentarily. As Jurgensen, who's 0 for 1 so far today with a walk. Takes the first pitch, fastball for a strike. He quickly falls behind. Jurgensen has scored the only run for Concordia, Wisconsin. Walked and scored in the 2nd. So Scanlon goes 3 innings, deals 56 pitches, allows 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Faced 11 total batters. in relief for Sham, who struck out 3 in 2 innings. That's off the plate. Jimmy Jurgensen ahead of the count, 2-1. Jurgensen, a tall guy, 6'4". Takes a big swing on 2-1, but was late. Was an honorable mention last season in the NACC. At 331. Gonna get a board here in the 6th. And he pops it up. Shallow left center field. Callahan, the shortstop, turned around, reaches out and hauls it in. Tough play with the wind. You've seen it play a factor numerous times. But Colin Callahan unfazed. That's out number 2. So 2 outs and no one on, and here is Matt Miller. Watches a first pitch breaking ball go by. It's low. The sophomore Miller is 1 for 2 so far today, 1 of 3 of the Falcons' hits so far in this ball game. Carthage pitching has been good. Looking to make it 2/3 of the way through this ball game. Just allowing 1 run to cross. And get this, it was unearned. Came way back in that 2nd inning. It's a 5-1 lead for the Firebirds here in their home opener. 2-0, fouled away. Carthage is riding a 4-game win streak. So is Concordia, Wisconsin. Way things went in the team's first meeting this season, I wouldn't count anyone out. This one's chopped to short. Callahan, he's been hot, and he stays hot. 1-2-3 for Brendan Roberts in the top of the 6th inning. And he will hand it off to Carthage's offense. Here in the home half of the 6th, a 5-1 advantage for the Firebirds. Connect, Fulton, and Gesa here in inning number 6 as Carthage looking to expand and grow this lead. It's 4 at the moment. Let's Connect takes the first pitch for a strike. And Vorpal has been real good. Came out of the bullpen in the 5th and struck out this side. And a swing and a miss on the 0-1. It's quickly 0-2, and Vorpal, who has struck out 3 of 3 hitters, is ahead of Connect, 0-2. Through the motion, the 2-strike pitch, and Connect holds up. One ball and 2 strikes. Connect hits one hard, smothered at first by Murray. got a glove on the hard hit baseball from Drew Connect. And that's out number 1.
Fielder number 22, Jake Bolton.
And Fulton will get a chance here. So the first out recorded by Paul that wasn't a strikeout. And Fulton, the 8-hitter, will get a chance. And I feel like I've spoke about Carthage's winning streak so much, and it helps the fact that they're up by 4. But Concordia, Wisconsin began this season 3-7. Well, they've won 4 in a row. And they have scored the baseball, so wouldn't count this team out by any means, despite how good the Firebirds' pitching has been. They've held Concordia, Wisconsin to just 3 hits. They've only walked him twice and struck him out 8 times. Fulton slaps it foul, and it's 1-2. The way Paul is pitching, you hope that for Concordia, Wisconsin's sake, he can hold down the fort, give this offense some room to work. They'll have 9 outs to play with. 1-2, slapped, foul again. Another 1-2. Fulton sticks around for another. Productive at-bat here. It's Fulton. 0 for 1. Walked in the 4th and scored. Grounded out in the 2nd. Looking to spark something here for Carthage's offense. They did not score in the 5th inning, and that was the first inning that happened. Fulton takes it off the plate, 2-2. Scored 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd. Rather, 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. And then a donut in the 5th. 2-2, fouled away again, and that one's gonna sting off the ankle of Fulton. Fulton not making it easy on Paul. The pitch. Slapped up the middle, softly hit. Flynn Fields throws on the run, and he got him. 2 up, 2 down, and 5 up, 5 down for Paul since coming out of the bullpen. 2 outs here in the 6th, and here's A.J. Gesa. First pitch to Carthage's catcher, and a slider drops in for a strike. Paul's been good. 29 pitches, 20 strikes. That's all you can ask for out of an arm out of the bullpen. Another one, 0-2. I mean, not only is he dealing a really good game, but he's making a little bit of a name for himself here with Concordia, Wisconsin. 0-2. Hits softly, pulls side. Miller, Fields, spins. Wow. What a play by Matt Miller over at third. And another 1-2-3 inning for Paul. He's cooking. And we got a game, folks. To the 7th we go. 4 runs separate Carthage College and Concordia, Wisconsin. Seventh inning here from Kenosha, Wisconsin. As Carthage College baseball leads in their home opener, 5-1 over Concordia, Wisconsin. Kyle Flynn leads things off for the Falcons, and he takes a first pitch fastball upstairs. Pitching has been stellar for the Firebirds so far. Schaum started this game 2 innings, 3 strikeouts. Scanlon picked up duties in the third. Lasted 3 innings, allowed no runs, 4 strikeouts as Flynn fouls that fastball back to the screen, 1-1. And then Roberts, who's on the mound right now, entered in the 6th inning, struck out a batter and went 1-2-3. He's got 6, 7, and 8 for Concordia, Wisconsin. 1-1, that's off the plate. Carthage's offense got off to the hot start. Home runs in this game by Callahan and Moser. But in the last 2 innings, no one scored. And it's opened the door for Concordia, Wisconsin to get something started here. First indication of this game was that this had the feel of a Carthage blowout, but Concordia, Wisconsin pitching has kept the Firebirds in check, and it's given this offense a chance. 2-2. Barely fought off Flynn with one hand. We'll do the 2-2 one more time. Upstairs, Flynn, who reached on a walk in the 4th inning, the shortstop for the Falcons. Looking to get something started and get aboard here in the top of the 7th inning in a 4-run game. Roberts through the motion. The payoff. Upstairs, ball 4. Just the 3rd walk by Carthage pitching tonight. And it's a leadoff runner for the Falcons, and we'll see what they can do with it. At least looking to chip away. They have 9 outs to work with. As we reach the final stages of this one, looks like a pitch hitter's coming in. So Tyler Murray will not bat. Sterling Armstrong, the senior, is the hitter. Murray was 1 for 2, singled home a run, but they opt for Armstrong. Armstrong takes a first pitch for a strike. 6'2" senior from Lake Barrington, Illinois. Gets the opportunity here. 1 collegiate home run. It came in the 2021 season. He's 4 for 26 to start this campaign. And he's behind 0-2. Gonna need to battle here. Quickly down, no balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes as a pitch hits Armstrong. Roberts loses it on 0-2. And the Falcons have first and second with nobody out. Costly miss by Roberts. Had Armstrong right where he wanted him. So here's Burns. First and second, nobody out. And the 8-hitter Burns with an opportunity to do some damage. Corner shaded in, expecting bunt. Burns looking to swing, takes the first pitch up and in. Couple 4-game winning streaks on the line between the 2 ball clubs. You're in this non-conference battle. Burns takes it up and in, 2-0. Burns carrying a .310 batting average into this game. He's 1 for 2. Had a single in the 5th. Big time hitters count for the catcher. Doesn't offer on a fastball that gets in the zone, and Roberts finally finds it. Walked Flynn to start the inning, a long at bat. Then hit Sterling Armstrong on an 0-2 pitch. The count 2-1. Burns grounds one to third. This could be two. Felber touches the bag, throws across the diamond. Double play. Exactly what the doctor ordered. A crucial twin killing. And there's 2 outs. The good old 5-3 double play. And Roberts now in a position to get out of this thing unscathed. Vasquez due up, but Concordia, Wisconsin will make another move. Ryan Lee coming in. Ryan Lay, I beg your pardon. So runner on second now, 2 outs. Roberts comes set, kicks and fires. A first pitch to Lay, that's off the plate. Lay, a freshman. An Illinois kid. On 1-0, hits one hard, past the diving Felber into left field. Armstrong coming to the plate. Fulton comes up throwing. His throw is cut off, and Concordia, Wisconsin inches a little bit closer. Ryan Lay off the bench, RBI single. It's 5-2. Good read off the bat by Armstrong, too. Able to jump on contact on a good secondary lead. That's the 11th RBI for Lay here in his freshman year, and the order flips for Jake Owens. Owens, 1 for 3. He takes the first one inside. If Owens can get aboard, Aguirre would represent the tying run here at a hitter's ballpark at Augie Schmidt Field. Dimensions aren't deep, and the ball's flying today. Of course, with the wind blowing as hard as it has. 20 miles an hour out to right field, 22 to be exact. It's a 5-2 Carthage lead. 2-0 to Owens. And he takes a strike. Tapped left side and foul. And now Roberts 1 pitch away from working in and around trouble. One has scored in the inning on a Ryan Lay RBI single, but this inning started with first and second and no one out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roberts kicks, fires, and it's popped up behind the plate. That should get out of play, and it will. Landing on top of the press box. So Owen sticks around for another. Looking to extend this inning and bring the tying run to the plate. Roberts. Couple glares at first. The 2-2 popped up behind the plate. This time Gesa hoping for a shot. He just can't get it. He went into a dive right in front of Carthage's dugout. I mean, what an effort. With the wind blowing like it is. Not an easy play to rip off your mask, turn around, and then try to track down a pop-up. I've caught in my days, and those are a nightmare. Back to action on 2-2. Roberts kicks in, fires, pulled foul, and Owens not going away. Carthage's bullpen is hot right now. Assume this is Roberts' last inning if he can record this out. Owens not making it easy. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gesa will throw down, scooped by Moser, inning over. Roberts finishes strong, but Wisconsin gets a run back. It's a 3-run game and time to stretch here at Carthage College.
For the Firebirds, shortstop number 31,
Callahan,
Callahan.
Kreckling, and Felber here in the bottom of the 7th as Carthage looking to get some runs back. Surrendered 1 in the top of the inning. They have a 3-run cushion here in their home opener. As a new pitcher, Jake Hartley enters to pitch, the southpaw from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. Has to deal with Carthage's top of the order. It's Callahan coming off a 2-run home run in the 4th and an RBI single in the 2nd. He's drove in 3 of 5 Firebird runs. Callahan takes the 2-0 in there for a strike. This is the first appearance for Jake Hartley and his career. The lefty did not appear in the 2022 season, the 2023 season, and this is his first appearance of the season here in 2024. It looks like a bag flies onto the field. We've seen bags flying around, hats flying around. It tells the story of a windy day here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, literally right off Lake Michigan. 2 runs, 4 hits, and error for Concordia, Wisconsin. 5 runs, 6 hits, and an error for Carthage College. 3-1, downstairs, ball 4, Callahan on again.
Now batting for the Firebirds, second baseman number 14, Cody Kreckling.
So the leadoff hitter on for the Firebirds. And here's Kreckling, 0 for 3 on the day in the 2-hole. looking to do some 7th inning damage. Not competitive on pitch number 1. Breaking ball that barely made it to the plate, 1-0. Kreckling, Felber, and Moser, the next 3 hitters for the Firebirds. Outside, 2-0. And after the leadoff walk to Callahan, Hartley in some trouble here. Needs to find the zone with a threat at the plate. Kreckling takes it upstairs, 3-0. Out of 8 pitches, just 1 has been a strike. Concordia, Wisconsin's bullpen is loose. 3-0. Ball 4. 2 are on for the Firebirds.
Now batting for the Firebirds, third baseman number 12, Matt Felber.
And Felber gets an opportunity. 1 for 3 on the day, an RBI double in the first inning. He drove home the game's first run. Carthage looking for win number 5 in a row. Felber takes the first pitch for a strike, and Hartley finds the zone. Carthage won just 10 games a season ago. They've already reached that mark and a chance to pass it. We're on March 26th. Felber shows bunt, pulls it back. He almost got hit by it. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Felber gets to hit a home run this season. Shows bunt again. Pulls it back. On ball 2. Hitters count. Callahan at second. Kreckling at first. No one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Felber, big swing and a miss. Swung through his shoes. Count is even as Hartley shakes off a couple pitches. Now nods his head, comes to set, the 2-2. Felber barely got a piece. Felber's had a good game. Of course, the RBI hit in the first, but he's played a solid third base as well. Of course, came up big in the top of what I believe, just the last inning, the 7th inning, had a big double play. Now looking to come through offensively. 2-2, just inside and low, 3-2. Payoff. Felber gives one a ride. A towering drive left field. Cleveland ranging in the wind. The ball ends up on the floor. Cleveland dropped the ball. The wind hung that one back into fair ground. And Cleveland just dropped it. The bases are loaded. Second error of the game against Concordia, Wisconsin, and Moser, the 4-hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Moser loops one, left field line, long way to go for Cleveland, foul ball. So a pair of walks and an error out in left have loaded up the bases for the Firebirds. Moser has homered. Came in the third inning. But right now, down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Moser gets a piece. He'll see at least one more. With Xander Tubbs on deck. With 5 home runs on the season. 0-2. Popped up left side, foul ball. Burns was hoping for a shot at it. We'll have to do the 0-2 again. The base is loaded and no one out. Moser rockets one. Off the glove of Vasquez in a left center field, a base hit. 2 will score. Felber stops at third. That's a 2-run single for P.J. Moser. Having a day here in the home opener.
Now batting for the Firebirds, right fielder number 37, Xander Tubbs.
Carthage adds on. They now lead 7-2. And Jake Hartley's day is over. We got a pitching change here from Augie Schmidt Field. Concordia, Wisconsin, not out of trouble yet. There's still nobody out for the Firebirds. And Chris Rooney, the junior right-hander, enters the pitch with Xander Tubbs coming up to the plate with runners on the corners. First pitch to him, a strike on the outside corner. Tubbs, who is arguably Carthage's biggest threat at the plate, entered with the highest average and 5 home runs, which is most on the team. He's 0 for 3. Sees the breaking ball and pops it foul. He's behind 0-2. Carthage has drove home 2 so far in the inning. P.J. Moser, a 2-run base hit, which knocked Hartley out of the game. Rooney looking to settle things down. Tubbs takes it off the plate. Carthage with the 5-run lead, looking for their 5th straight win. 1-2. Upstairs. This is the 2024 debut for Rooney. First time toeing the rubber in this year's campaign. 2-2, swing and a miss, and the first batter he faces, he strikes out.
Now batting for the Firebirds, the DH, number 11, Doubleheader.
Hartley started this inning off, unable to record an out. Walked a few hitters. One reached on an error, and then Moser delivered the 7th inning blow. Legger takes the first one down and in the zone. No balls in, 1 strike. So Legger is 2 for 3. Pair of singles, but most recently struck out. That's off the plate. One hanger popped up. Left side, Flynn the shortstop. Corrals it for out number 2.
Now batting for the Firebirds, center fielder, number
Good pitch to swing on, and Zulegger just missed it. So Rooney comes into this game and gets 2 quick outs, and now a chance to work out of it practically immediately. He'll have to face Connect. First one's upstairs. Missed on a breaking ball. 1-0. Connect is 0 for 2. On base once with a walk. That was in the 2nd inning. And he's ahead 2-0. Big time hitters count. Felber on 3rd, Moser on 1st. As the center fielder Connect, ready to dig in. Up 2-0 in the count. Takes a mighty swing on 2-0. Right through it, 2-1. Rooney looking to get back in the zone. Swing and a miss. And now Rooney, first appearance of the 2024 season. This kid's got a chance to go 1-2-3 out of relief. Connect, forced to battle here. Was once up 2-0, now 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Rooney comes in, puts out the fire, but not before. Carthage College, they strike again. 2 more on a P.J. Moser 2-run base hit. It's 7-2 Firebirds. To the 8th inning we go here in the Carthage home opener.
Now pitching for the Firebirds, number 32,
Carthage moves on to their fourth pitcher of the day as Jake Papagayo enters the pitch for the Firebirds here in the 8th inning. As Concordia, Wisconsin has 6 outs to work with, they trail by 5. And it's 2, 3, and 4 in the inning. As Aguirre, Cleveland, Jurgensen highlight the 3-2 up. Aguirre looks at the first pitch. That is well outside for a ball, and we're underway here in inning number 8. Papagaya, a junior from Ohio, stands at 6 foot, and another pitcher working directly out of the stretch. And he's missed pretty badly, 2 times outside. But he's been real solid. Has started 3 games in a row. 1-0 on the season, 17 innings under his belt. And a 3.18 earned run average. He's behind 2-0. The breaking ball he uses to get in the zone for a strike. Aguirre's 0 for 3. Needing to make something happen here. Now, if you remember the last time these two teams played, it is not over till it's over. As Papagayo gets one in. 2-2. I'll get to that reasoning momentarily. First to 2-2. Fly in the air, right field shallow. Late start for Tubbs, but the wind will carry it right to him. Papagayo works from a 2-0 count to a 2-2 count and gets the fly out for out number 1. And Cleveland coming up. But I mentioned this earlier on in the broadcast, and I'll bring it up again. The last time Carthage College and Concordia, Wisconsin played, it was back in Arizona on the 6th of March. Carthage was down for majority of the game. The first one misses up and in. 1-0. They trailed 9-3 going into the 7th inning. Carthage managed 10 runs in the final 3 innings to win the baseball game 13-10. 1-0 to Cleveland. Off the plate. 2-0. So the second straight batter. Papagayo falls behind 2-0 to. Hitters count for Cleveland. Fastball right down Broadway for a strike. So Jake Papagayo will have to work all the way back once again. Ripped foul right side, and that'll end up in Carthage's bullpen. From 2-0 to 2-2 once again. This season, he struck out 26 hitters, has walked just 7. Control really hasn't been a problem. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. The breaking ball gets Cleveland to go down swinging. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And Concordia, Wisconsin is down to their final 4 outs of the night. Jurgensen 0 for 2 with a walk. He scored one of the 2 runs that came back in the second. Swings at the first pitch, and oh my, that ball is way out of here. Jimmy Jurgensen smokes a solo shot. It's a 4-run game here in the 8th. And he knew it right off the bat. Second home run of the season for the senior. Concordia, Wisconsin saying, hold on, we're not done yet. Don't count us out. The score 7-3. They trail by 4. Here's Matt Miller. Miller flies it foul 1-1. Carthage pitching has struck out 10 hitters in this ball game, has walked just 3. 2 of the 3 runs are earned, of course, including the Jimmy Jurgensen solo home run. Now Miller flies one to right in foul ground. Tubbs hoping for a shot, reaches over the bullpen and can't grab it, out of his reach. But there's 2 strikes now. Heck of an effort out there. One ball, 2 strikes. Papagayo a chance to work out of the 8th. A pitch away from doing it. 1-2 to Miller. Outside, no offer. Fifteenth pitch of the inning. Papagayo comes set at the chest. Bears down, fires, skips in the turf, and the count goes full, 3-2. Papagayo ready for the payoff to Miller. He kicks, he fires, swing and a miss, strike 3. The Firebirds are 3 outs away from a home victory. But for now, their offense will have another chance at it. A chance to add some cushion. They lead by 4. We'll see you in the bottom of the 8th. Fulton, Gesa, and Callahan here in the bottom of the 8th as the Firebirds closing in on a home opener victory. They lead by 4. Their pitching has been phenomenal, and they will look to add on to this 4-run advantage. Their offense has been great. Belton takes one in as Rooney goes out for another inning of work. Entered in the 7th with runners on the corners and no one out. Recorded 3 straight outs, including a pair of punchies. 1-1, hit in the air, right field. Off the bat of Fulton. Way back is Aguirre. Looking up, it's gone! 3rd home run of the day for the Firebirds. It's Jake Fulton, and it's 8-3 Carthage. Pitch hitter for Carthage. Here in the bottom of the 8th. The count's 2-0. Max Sierro hitting for AJ Gesa. Hitters count to Sierro, and that's a strike. Rooney pins the outside corner. Three one. Chop to third. Miller fields it cleanly. His throw picked at first by Murray. 5-3 on the putout. And that's the first down here in the bottom of the 8th. And a 5-run lead for Carthage. They'll get the 5th time through the order with Callahan, who's swinging a hot stick right now. 2 for 3 in this game, 3 runs batted in, including a 2-run home run in the 4th. First pitch to Callahan. That's off the plate. Callahan watches a breaking ball drop in the zone as Rooney goes to the curve. Callahan did not offer. 2-1. So this inning started with a Jake Fulton solo home run. And now 3-1. Carthage College ready to open conference play this weekend. As Callahan smokes one towards left center field, the gap is wide open as Callahan hits it off the wall. He stays scorching hot. He wants 3. Give him 3. Third hit of the game for Colin Callahan.
Now batting for the Firebirds, second baseman number 14, Cody Kreckling.
And he stands at third for Kreckling. Infield will come in. Kreckling takes the first pitch, fastball for a strike, knee high and on that outside corner. As Rooney and Concordia, Wisconsin looking to escape this inning now. They trail by 5, in danger of it getting worse. (8-3) the Carthage lead. Kreckling is 0 for 3. And he hits one up the middle right back to Rooney. And that's out number 2.
Now batting for the Firebirds.
It'll bring up the 3-hitter, Matt Felber.
Matt Felber.
Doubled home a run way back in the first, but hitless in his last 3 tries, so 1 for 4. Felber sees the breaking ball, pops it up right side. That's going to get out of play, even past the bleachers. One of the best offenses in the CCIW, continuing to display their power and ability to score runs. They've knocked 3 home runs out of the yard today. 8 runs have crossed on 9 hits for the Firebirds of Carthage. 2-1. Now 3-1. To the three-hitter Matt Felber. Big time hitters count. Felber swings and misses. A full count pitch. Felber grounds one, left side. Miller fields cleanly, throws across the diamond, and it cannot be picked at first by Murray. A run will score, and the inning will continue. It's 9-3 Carthage.
Now batting for the Firebirds, number 28, T.J. Moser.
And now Moser gets another chance. This game. Moser singled home 2 in the 7th. He's driven home 3 runs. And he fouls one off. 1-1. Pitch to Moser. Pulled foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Rooney comes downhill. Just off the plate. Even here in the bottom of the 8th, Carthage continuing to put up competitive at-bats. Moser takes strike 3, looking just couldn't pull the trigger on that breaking ball from Rooney. We're through 8, folks, and it's a 6-run lead for the Firebirds. 3 outs away from a victory in their home opener.
Congratulations, fans. That's 4 extra base hits for Firebirds, and you win a coupon for a free cheese curds courtesy of Culver. Leading off for the Falcons, number 7, Kyle Flynn.
9th inning from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Here in the home opener for Carthage College Baseball here in 2024. They won just 10 games a year ago. They've won 10 already this season, and they're 3 outs away from advancing to 11-3 with conference play on the doorstep. Kyle Flynn leads things off. Papagayo out for another inning of work, and he pings a fastball in there for a strike. 0-1. It's Flynn, Armstrong, and Burns due up for Concordia, Wisconsin. Looking to come up with a miraculous 6-run rally to extend this baseball game. The breaking ball, that one's not called a strike though, 1-1. Flynn in this game, 0 for 1, has walked in his last 2 at-bats. Takes the 1-1 upstairs. Carthage also with the opportunity here to take both games this season against the Falcons. Beat them earlier in March. 2-1. Now 3-1. Check swing by Flynn. He did not go, and it's ball 4. And that's a way to get something started here.
Number 24, Sterling Armstrong.
The rally's got to start somewhere. And Flynn walks for his 3rd time. And Armstrong was 0 for 0. Came into this game in the 7th inning and was hit by a pitch. First pitch, fastball for a strikeout, outer portion of the plate. Not a save situation, of course, for Papagayo. Scanlon in line for the win. Ben Spears in line for the loss. If it ends like this. Big cut by Armstrong. It's Papagayo. Tested him on the fastball. It's 0-2. Papagayo struck out 2 in the 8th. No balls, 2 strikes. Leclerc at first. Kicks, fire, swing, and a miss. Nasty breaking ball. 3rd strikeout for Papagayo, and that's out number 1 here in the 9th.
Number 36, Owen Burns.
And Owen Burns, opportunity to extend the inning. He's 1 for 3. Has one of 5 Concordia, Wisconsin hits. Something on the ground could do it. And no offer on the first pitch breaking ball. Carthage will open up CCIW play at home this weekend. 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday against Millikan University. Chance to walk into conference play as one of the hottest teams. 2 outs away from their 5th straight win and their 11th of the season. Hit to second. This could be 2. Krecklin on a second for 1. Callahan's turn in time. 4-6-3. Ball game. Carthage winners of 5 straight. And they improved to 11-3 on the season.
Join us again on Friday, March 29th.
Completing a season sweep over Concordia, Wisconsin in their home opener.
Concordia 3.
They win 9-3 in your final box. 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors for Concordia, Wisconsin. And your winners, Carthage College, 9 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. They hit 3 home runs. Callahan had 1. Moser had the other. And Fulton added 1 late in the 8th inning. Your winning pitcher is Ryan Scanlon. 3 innings, a hit, 4 strikeouts. And your losing pitcher is Ben Spears. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Would like to thank everyone who made this presentation of Carthage College athletics possible. I would like to thank Carthage for having me on this wonderful night of baseball as the Firebirds advance to 11-3 overall this season. They will open up conference play on Friday at 3 o'clock against Millikin University right here at Augie Schmidt Field. And for myself, Ethan Berch, saying so long from Kenosha, Wisconsin, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.